Hi, Dawn Lewis here. Welcome to day 2 of the Copic 7 Ways in 7 Days video series. Yesterday I showed you how to colour a single image with a single colour, and today I'm going to show you how to colour using one coloured Copic marker plus the Zero Colours blender. I'm using chow markers today, but you can use sketch as well. I'm also using a small acrylic block, but you could use packaging like the plastic packs that your lawn fawn stamps come in. So I'm colouring some of the BG15 down onto my acrylic block. I'm also going to pick that up with the super brush tip end of my Zero Colourless blender. Now the more ink you pick up, the darker it will go down, and you want to start applying that ink in the area where you want your shading to be, where you want it to be darkest. Because of course, when you start laying the colour down, you're going to get the maximum colour, but as the colour runs out, and it comes off the tip onto the cardstock. Plus, when that Zero Colourless blender starts to kick in and starts to dilute the colour that you've picked up, it's going to get lighter as you go along. So start in those dark shadow areas and work your way out into the light areas. And you can see how it just fades as you get close to the edge. Now this is a kind of a dabbling technique. I like to call this a faux watercolor. Watercolor is all the rage at the moment. It's everywhere, and this is a great way to get that look with your Copic markers, but you don't need a really large collection. So if you have one red, one pink, one turquoise, one yellow, you can still use them for this. You can get shadow and highlight. Look, it's not perfect. It's not that smooth blending that we all crave from our Copic markers, but it is a really good way to start, and it gives you that fake watercolor look. So even if you have a lot of Copic markers, this is just another way that you can use them. Of course, I'm coloring the entire plane in one color, but you can use many colors and get the same sort of technique from this. I like to do the small areas first before I tackle these really big areas. They can be a bit daunting. You also want to be sure to angle the brush, like turn it around in your fingers so that you are putting the area with ink down. Now, here is a little warning. When you're using an acrylic block, you want to make sure you've cleaned off the colors you've used on there before. I must have had a dark brown or a gray on there that I couldn't see, and I've picked up the wrong color on my block. Blocks are very easy to clean. Some hand sanitizer is my favorite. I keep a little travel purse size bottle on my crafting desk, and it's great for cleaning blocks when I'm done with them, and I must have forgotten last time. So if you are doing this technique, regardless of whether you've stamped your image or you've printed a digital stamp, you don't want to get too heavy-handed with this Zero Colours blender. You are at risk of your stamped or printed image bleeding just a little bit. You can let it dry completely and then come back to it and apply more colour later on. And what you must do is clean that Zero Colourless blender brush tip until no more colour comes off on your scrap paper, because you don't want the colour to bleed through the tip into the barrel and tint your zero ink. It's just not cool. So tomorrow I will be back with a video using 2 Copic markers from a blending colour family. I do hope you'll join me for that one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click like and maybe subscribe for more tutorial videos. If you are looking for Copics and lawn fawn in Australia, you can find them at dawnlewis.com.au. I hope you have a very crafty day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.